5, 6, 7.
At the beginning of the year, the Residence Council pertaining to sports decided that instead of just having your normal sports, because not every individual would like a court or field sports, we introduced esports for individuals that love gaming and para sports for diversity and unity, because sports unifies each and every individual. And to top it all off, because we're in the Heritage Weekend, we decided to also do indigenous games that we grew up playing, you know, in the streets or at home with our siblings, our parents.
One of the themes for this year was sports as a socio-cultural phenomenon. So we say sports is heritage of all human, and sports is that one aspect of life where we can come together, unite, and despite any cultural backgrounds, financial backgrounds, such any disadvantaging factors that we have. Sports First is like that event where we bring back the sense of community, fraternity between residencies, and just sort of create this atmosphere of social gatherings, like fun just before the exams starting, because now it's like test week, we're heading towards exams. So it's sort of like also like a mental check-in for students to like engage in active sports.
The Sports Festival is about reigniting that sports culture on campus. Ever since, of course, COVID had an impact on the way in which we engaged with our sports, which also had an impact on the residents' cultures and the culture on campus. So it's just about reigniting that, and hopefully from now on, this was the first in 2 years, but of course we're going to have more in collaboration with all the departments. Hopefully get it on a grander scale so that it's not just students and not just resident students, but students outside residences and staff as well. The reason why the sports festival can be located during the Heritage Weekend is because it is a part of our culture as Indigenous people, playing games, connecting through activities in such a way. So it was only fitting that it happens in a weekend where we not only celebrate heritage in name, but we actually engage in the things that remind us of our heritage.
The reason why the sport is so good at UCT is because it's like one family in the sport. So like the ladies support the guys support the ladies, and we all like one family in the sport. So we all show each other support to make sure that we all give our best and we just showcase our talent at all the sport.
There are about 26 residences across UCT, and about, I think, 18 of them applied to participate in the sports, and there are different sporting codes. So the sporting codes are your netball, soccer, futsal. So yes, Battle of the Residences. As you can see, I'm holding one of the medals, trophies rather, and they will be given to each of the residences.
I came actually to support my brother because he's been playing, and it's been amazing watching him and watching all the teams together. It's been really great and fantastic because all the teams put effort for it to take part. It's been amazing.
Some of the highlights for me this weekend, definitely being titled Coach of the Game for blind football. That was amazing, so thank you. And as well, the diversity, the unifying through sports. I love sports. I play for UCT basketball, so to see that, like, without being a part of practice or a team, but seeing just different residences coming together was so beautiful. The indigenous games that are being played is passing the water over your head, but making sure that you're not allowed to turn your shoulder, and if the water spills on you, then you kind of lose. So this is a game that we also played back home. It was very beautiful, especially because a lot of students grew up in underprivileged areas. There was no TV, there was no DSTV or Netflix, so we had to make use of what was available, such as resources as water.
Sports brings different cultures, different races, different everything together. It doesn't matter like what you look like, who you pray to. When you play sports, everyone's together.